Jai Hind बच्चों. Today we will discuss one more topic of chapter 6, that is heterotrophic nutrition. So in previous video we studied autotrophic nutrition. Here we will discuss heterotrophic nutrition. So if we see that the way food is taken by an organism, so there are the variety of ways in which they take food and use it. Okay? So we'll take one by one. So like first, if you see that organism, they break down food outside the body and then they absorb it. So how they do it? See, these organisms, they release digestive juices and digest the food material outside their body, and once it is digested, they absorb it. So fungi, they have this kind of nutrition. Clear? And we call it as a saprophytic mode of nutrition also. Right? And we call these organisms saprophytes. So these organisms, they digest their food outside the body and absorb the digested food. Clear? Now another way is taking food as a whole. So organism, they take whole material inside the body and break it down inside their body. See? So this type of mode of nutrition is also called a holozoic mode of nutrition. Clear? So in that they take the whole material and break it down inside their body. Okay? They have enzymes in the body, and when the food goes inside the body, they digest these food with the help of these enzymes. Right? And what they take, right, and broke down, it depends on the body design and functioning. Means whether they will take vegetables or whether they take meat, or they take both. You must have studied in your lower classes like herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous. So whether they will take herbs or whether they will eat meat, it depends on their body design and functioning. But they take them as a whole. So they are holozoic. So whether they are herbivorous, carnivorous, depend on their body design and function. Yeah? So whether they will take herbs and they will digest it, or whether they will take meat, then they will digest it, depend on their body design and function. Right? And one more is that the organisms, they derive nutrition from other organisms without killing them. Right? So these are the parasitic mode of nutrition. So they are, and we call these organisms parasite. Like leeches, tapeworms, cuscuta. It's a bale, it's a plant. They both are animals. So these are parasites. What they do? They derive nutrition from other organisms without killing them. So in heterotrophic mode of nutrition, there are variety of ways the organism, they take food. Whether they will digest outside the body and take it, or they take it as a whole, or they take it from the organism without killing them. Right? So now if we discuss the digestive system of these different organisms, so this digestive system is depend on the food, right? So kind of food they take and the way they obtain it. On both, their digestive system depends. The way they will have this digestive system. So now we'll discuss digestive system of a living single cell organism. How they take food, how they digest it. So here, this is a single cell organism. Here we have, this is amoeba. So you all are aware of the structure of amoeba. It has no shape. And this is nucleus. And the food, they take it from the entire surface. From anywhere amoeba can take food. From here, from wherever it is. It can take it. And then how it takes? See, if food comes Then amoeba goes near to it. We know it moves with the help of pseudopodia. So they move, and these are the extensions. We call them pseudopodia. Pseudo means false, podia means feet, or false feet. Right? So this way it moves, and it forms. It surrounds this food with this pseudopodia, and this membrane pinches inside the cell. Now it becomes a food vacuole. This is a membrane, and inside that food is there. Right? So this food is digested in the vacuole. Clear? And once it is digested, then digested food is diffused inside the cell. It diffuses inside the cell, and undigested food remain in this vacuole. Clear? Now this vacuole moves to the surface or towards the outer this membrane. Clear? And this membrane fuses with outer membrane, and this way it releases the undigested food. So undigested food is thrown out. So this is the way amoeba takes food and remove the digestive material or digested food. So this is its digestive system, you can say. So its digestive system depend on the way it is taking food and the way it is, or the kind of food it is eating. Right? So let's discuss one more organism like paramecium. So in paramecium, you know the paramecium is also a single cell organism, and it has cilia all around its surface. Right? These cilia are small thread-like projections. Right? Right. So, but in paramecium, the cell has definite shape. It's not like amoeba. Amoeba doesn't have any shape, but it has a fixed shape. And in this, food is taken in at a specific spot. See, this is a specific spot. You can call it a mouth also, but it's a specific spot, and the food is moved to this area by the movement of these cilia. Right? So these cilia, they move, they direct the movement of direct the food to this specific region. From there, food is taken in. Right? So this way, paramecium, it takes food. So this is the way they eat. The single cell organism, they take their food. Right? So for single cell we have discussed, and nutrition in human beings we will discuss in next video. Thank you so much, students.